Welcome, ladies, to Real Talk Friday. It is June the 12th. My name is Alicia, and I am a holistic health coach who supports women in creating lives that feel sustainable, nourishing, and grounded. Today, we are discussing less is more. Have you ever noticed the more you try to do everything right, the more exhausted you feel? The longer the workout, the stricter the plan, the more rules you follow, and somehow you still don't feel better. That's not a coincidence, because most of us have been taught that more effort equals better results. So we add more time, intensity, structure, and pressure. And we carry that into everything, especially our health. We think, if I just do more, I'll finally feel better. But what if that's not true? What if the reason so many women feel tired, overwhelmed, and stuck is not because they're doing too little, but because they're doing too much of what doesn't actually support them? Because I've been noticing something lately. Sometimes a short walk you actually take does more for your body than a long workout you keep putting off. Sometimes slowing down your pace does more for your nervous system than pushing through another task. And sometimes eating what feels good does more for your digestion than trying to follow a complicated plan. Less can actually give you more consistency, energy, and peace. But we don't trust that because less doesn't look impressive. It doesn't look like discipline or like you are trying hard enough. So we avoid it, even when our body is asking for it. And this doesn't just show up in health. Look at how we live. More commitments, more spending, more things to manage, and more expectations. And lately, whether we like it or not, life has been forcing many of us to scale back. Things cost more. Time feels tighter. Energy feels different. And at first, that can feel like something is being taken from us. But if you really pay attention, something else starts to happen. When there's less to manage, your mind gets quieter. When you're doing less, you start noticing more. And when your schedule isn't packed, you can actually breathe. Life starts to feel lighter, not empty, but lighter. That's the part we don't expect because we've been taught fullness comes from adding. But a lot of times, fullness comes from removing the pressure, extra rules, unnecessary expectations, and the belief that it has to be hard to work. Less is not about shrinking your life. It's about clearing space in it so you can actually feel it. So maybe the question this week isn't, what more do I need to do? Maybe it's, what am I making harder than it needs to be? Because sometimes less isn't less at all. It's relief. If you're navigating your own relationship with food, body, or health, and you would like to learn more about the Empower Her journey or join my free private Facebook group, you can find that information in the link below. And I'll see you next time right here for Real Talk Friday.